Hello, Facebook friends. This is Will, and I'm in Norman, Oklahoma, with some friends here. We're going to do something that's called drunk calling of our congressman. In fact, we've already had 2 drinks so far, and we're going to be calling our congressman to let them know that they should investigate the NEED Act. And I've already made a call and actually demanded that he support the NEED Act and then reintroduce it into Congress. That's Tom Cole of Oklahoma. And this is just the beginning of our calling campaign. And so Montgomery was going to be first, and he's disappeared. Where did you disappear to? No, let's get Montgomery. He knows what to do. We want some communists in here. This is a group that's. I don't know. The fellow that was going to go first is not here right now. I don't know what happened to him.
Are you on? So you want to head?
Go around there. No, I don't want that. I don't want that hat. Yeah, I don't want that. That's your hat.
Well, no, it's a dope hat.
Would you go around the corner and tell Montgomery I'm ready for him?
Hey, we're in there.
You went in there? Oh.
What are you ready for? Are you going to broadcast?
I'm broadcasting.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, and
you may give my communist speech. Why you should go to be a communist? Yeah,
you can do that.
I married Republican women, so trust me, you don't want to marry Republican. Stay away.
Okay.
You know what this is about? It's dope.
No.
I went to Colorado and I learned.
Yeah.
That's where you're going to live. I'm trying to get back.
Well, fellows, I think that I'm going to stop this program.
No, don't stop.
Okay.
Something will happen. This guy, he do something.
Okay, no.
Take your shirt off.
Let's just see right here. Let me go in here.
Jump around.
I need one cup. I want to get all this taken off.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, this taken off too. All this.
Liposuction?
Yes.
Dude. Why don't you just ride a bike?
I don't want to spend the time to do that.
Come on.
I've found my wife my whole life since I was a teenager.
Time is all you got.
I don't have much.
Don't.
Work all the time.
That's sad.
It is.
It is. That's what happens. You wake up at 65 and you go, what have I got for all that? Nothing.
I don't have much to show for it.
No. 65. Zippo.
Oh, yeah.
I have a little bit. I'm a little bit to show for it, but not much.
Can you loan me something?
No.
You were first up, and I looked up. You were gone.
What's up?
Just when I made the introduction, you were gone. So, here, have a seat.
Okay.
Give me a phone. No, you. Oh,
Do it again.
I'll give you the phone.
Do it again.
Let's
Restart.
Okay, hang on, folks. We'll be right back here. We're here. Got to get in the seat where you're in video. Okay. And okay. We're going.
Hello, everyone. About to make a call to my congressman, Mr. Cole, and hopefully he will maybe take a look at exactly how this thing works, because it's great for everyone, and it should be something that he considers, given that I'm an independent voter and I can go anyway. So
Ready to
First
do it?
thing I got to do is put on my glasses here because I'm old and stuff.
Tom Cole, representing Oklahoma's
Here,
4th
got
District.
the phone
We are
going.
unable to make it to the phone right now.
Here we
Please
go.
leave your name, phone
There
number,
we go.
and a brief message, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you. Record your message after the tone. When you finish, you can hang up or press 1 for options.
Good afternoon. My name is James Johnston. I am a registered independent voter here in Norman, Oklahoma, Cleveland County. And it would be really advantageous for Mr. Cole to consider a really big thing that's going on and around here these days. It's a little interesting, but it's spot on. You can drive this all the way back to the Constitution of the United States. I live in your district. I'm reading the script here because that's what I gotta do. I live in your district, Mr. Cole. I was just told that we can create all the money we need for things like Medicare for all, guaranteed annual income, debt relief, living wage, and Social Security increases without taxes, without borrowing money off of anyone or without endangering any small businesses that can't afford to pay high taxes. The way this works is pretty straightforward, but I'll try to go through this. I was also told that the first step is in doing this was first introduced into Congress by former Congressman Dennis Kucinich of Ohio back in 2011 as H.R. 2990. H.R. 2990 of the 112th Congress, known as the NEED Act. This NEED Act is really important, that requires investigation, and I'm running out of time here. I want you to check into it. I want you to get back with me, and you can do that with my email address, which is mont.johnston@gmail.com. Okay, too much.
But it ended, didn't it?
Yep.
Okay.
Turn it off?
Yeah.
So they cut me off. I didn't get my whole message in there.
Yeah, you did.
But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, he got you.
Will, you're on deck, man.
Okay. You got most of the message. Hi there. I hope you liked that. That was a completely spontaneous thing. Montgomery has been hearing about the NEED Act for a long time now. Okay. So, hey, gentlemen back there, Steve, would you come up here and do this, please? Yeah. No, not Steve. We don't need the communists right now. Yeah. So, okay, we got my friend Steve, who lives upstairs in our apartment building. We're just having a little backyard party here for the NEED Act, and I've got him a script here, see, and it just lasts very little, and we're going to call Representative Tom Cole of Oklahoma and ask him to support the NEED Act. Let's get Steve in the chair. And I really appreciate this, Steve. I do.
You do?
Yeah, this is great. So, let me dial. Are you ready for me to dial Tom Cole? Okay. There you go. Should be dialing.
Should I put it on speaker?
Yeah, it should be.
We are unable to make it to the phone right now. Please leave your name, phone number, and a brief message, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you. Record your message after the tone. When you finish, you can hang up or
Hello, Representative Tom Cole. My name is Stephen Castile. I live in your district. I was just told that we can create all the money we need for things like Medicare for all, guaranteed annual income, debt relief, a living wage, and Social Security increases without taxes, borrowing money off of anyone or endangering small businesses that can't afford to pay high wages. I was also just told that the first step to doing this was introduced into Congress by former Congressman Dennis Kucinich of Ohio back in 2011 as H.R. 2990 of the 112th Congress, known as the NEED Act. I want you to check it out. I want you to get back with me with what you think about it.
Okay. Bye now. Bye for now.
Bye now. Thanks.
Cool.
Okay. I didn't see the last part.
Okay, we'll turn that off.
Okay.
I don't know who's your call. I didn't say your name. No.
I did at the
Yeah, he
beginning.
did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he did. And
I didn't put my phone number.
yeah, you didn't put your phone number
Was I
in.
supposed to do that?
Well, what'd your daughter say? Or your sister?
I didn't talk to you.
Oh, okay. Hey, Martin.
Yeah?
You want to make a call? Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, we're going to get another caller up here in just a minute. And this man really knows the NEED Act. So I'm going to give him another script to read that says that he didn't just learn about it.
Talking about me. Who really knows the NEED Act?
Okay, and you probably don't need a script anyway. So, okay, so Martin has been a person that has worked on our Greens for Monetary Reform, Greens for Monetary Reform website, and we studied the law, science, and money for 2 years to put that all together. So here is Martin.
Okay, so who am I going to call?
You're going to call. I'll do it on this. Let me do it on this. It's going to be Tom Cole. Yeah, Tom Cole is your congressman. Okay.
He's a senator, isn't he?
No, he's state U.S. representative.
Oh, okay, cool.
He has been for a long time. He's chairman of the National Defense Committee or whatever it's called. He is a powerful congressman.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. And I think I got everything on.
Time on the phone is only good for the length of that. So if you want to ad lib,
Wait a minute. Have you got the speaker on? Is the speaker?
Phone number and a brief message, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you. Record your message on the phone. When you finish, you can hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hello, Representative Cole. My name is Martin Dunn. I live in your district, and I recently learned that we can create all the money we need for things like hashtag Medicare for all, hashtag guaranteed annual income, hashtag debt, hashtag relief without taxes, or borrowing money off anyone. The first step to doing this was introduced into Congress by former Congressman Dennis Kucinich of Ohio back in 2011 as H.R. 2990 of the 112th district, known as the hashtag NEED Act. I want you to reintroduce it. I would appreciate that. And I want you to occupy the NEED Act hashtag. I want you to get back to me with what you think about that. My name is Martin Dunn. My address is 311 South Webster Avenue, apartment number 2, Norman, Oklahoma, and the zip there is 73069. And my email is the word brilliant, BRILLIANT _ Helios, with sun, Helios, HELIOS, at zoho.com. Thank you. Bye for now.
Okay, cool. And there we go. Cool. Hang out. So,
Yeah.
okay. I thought maybe you would ad lib a whole bunch since you know about this NEED Act.
I could have done.
Yeah, but that's okay because it needs to be short.
actually.
Yeah, that's actually sort of what I was thinking. And this is actually pretty good. Off.
Oh,
The second off there.
off anyone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
So we live streaming?
yeah, you're live streaming. Talk to Harrison. Say hi to Harrison.
Hey, Harrison, how are you?
Okay.
How's the Caddy Park?
Yeah.
Things are well.
Yeah.
Talk to you soon.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we've been a lot. Well, okay, there was our drunk calling for this evening. We've called our Congressman Cole, wore him out, and but there's going to be calls. There has been from Cleveland, Ohio. There's calls from New York City to several different congressmen there. So in the morning, there should be staff people from these different congressmen talking to each other about the calls that they got tonight, beginning our drunk calling campaign to Congress. We expect to get 1 million people doing these calls, and this is just the very beginning. 7 years ago at Occupy Wall Street, we first learned about the NEED Act. A man named Stephen Zarlinga that wrote the most comprehensive history of money that's ever been written, called The Lost Science of Money, came to Zuccotti Park. Actually, a friend of his and a friend of all of ours, named Donald Butterfield, came to Zuccotti Park, and he handed Harrison Schultz a flyer that explained this. Harrison looked at it, thought this is interesting. About the same time, Stephen Zarlinga showed up at Occupy Chicago in Chicago for an economics teach-in that I heard about, and I have grandchildren that live in Chicago, so I thought I want to pay attention to this. So I joined in the live stream. The first economics teacher was one like I had at the University of Oklahoma in the 1960s and bored me to death. And then there was this little guy named Zarlinga that got up and he started talking about things that I had never heard. And I got a degree in money and banking and economics at the University of Oklahoma. And he talked about Hamilton got together with George Washington. You know, he was our president, but he was also a land speculator. And they got together and took the power to create money away from Congress, which the Constitution had put the power to create money in Congress, took that away and gave it to their friends, the bankers. You know, there were no banks in the colonies, none. They created their own money. And so we're going to take back the power to create money and give it to Congress like it was originally intended. And we're going, and because of this right here, and because of this right here, we're going to make Congress do what they need to do. It doesn't make any difference whether they're Republican or Democrat or Green or what. They're going to have to do what we want them to do. We people that need the NEED Act, that need Medicare, that need Social Security, that need transportation, that need housing, that need education, that need to be doing all of these things without debt. What we have now is financialized capitalism. We're going to have capitalism, but it's not going to be capitalism built on debt. And that's the big difference. And the NEED Act is the first step to do this. So anyway, we're, yeah. Money is all money that we have right now is created through debt. When I go to McDonald's and order a senior cup of coffee, and the clerk puts it up on the register, and I put in my credit card and go slice it, the money that paid for that cup of coffee right then was created at that instant. It didn't exist before that. And then when I pay my bill at the end of the month, that money disappears. If you want to know a lot about the history of money and how it's created, I recommend the Lost Science of Money by Stephen Darling. Or I recommend that you look at my Facebook page. I post a lot about it. So anyway, I think it's going to be the end of our drunk calling campaign for the night, and hope you enjoyed what you saw. And let's see, somebody made a comment here. Let's see. Looks like my friend Tony from Louisiana joined, and he's an old Democrat from who was the famous governor of Louisiana? The famous populist governor. No, populist governor. Anyway, he goes back to maybe you can tell me, Tony, if you're still on. To FDR, and this is going to be the things that FDR did to help us out during the Great Depression. We could pay for without going in debt, and that's what we need to be doing. So anyway, that's the end of this for tonight, and thank you for watching. Bye now. If you want this live video now, you'll be able to choose to share it. Again, okay. Punched in.